Here we are at the Indian Grand Prix. Fernando Alonso on pole as we get underway. Alonso still leading. Latifi and Bottas battling here. Latifi sent onto the grass a little bit. That's not good. He breaks away from the pack now a little. In the bad way, he falls back. Ooh, Da Costa battling Bottas very well here. I don't think he just has it in him to keep it here. Oh, as I say that, he gets past pole sitter Alonso. He's now in P2, immediately challenging Bottas from the fast sweeping right-hander. And he goes into the lead. Bottas gets back at him. Amazing stuff. Are people diving into the pits? No, not really. No one is. He takes the lead. Vergne here, Latifi is falling back. That's not ideal if they still want a challenge for the championship, which they definitely are trying to do. Bottas and Alonso here, battling heavily, however. This, however, seems like a fucking death trap. What the hell? Yeah, as I predicted. Anything interesting? Not really. Da Costa is, yeah, he's in first? Yeah. Huh? Yeah. Yeah, that's how it was, definitely. I forgot to do the lap amount, didn't I? Shit. Well, we have 2 laps too many again. Oh well. It'll take like a minute extra, we'll survive that. Sure. God, I'm so smart. Right. Back here, Bottas and Alonso still battling it out. How's Latifi doing? P7. Yikes. As the white boys there aren't doing too bad either. Techeetah, that's what their name was. Techeetah. The Joy out here, battling for P3 with Bottas and Alonso. Can he do anything? He goes up to P3. Can he go up to P2? His medium's only slightly less worn than the softs of Bottas, but will it have an effect? He certainly seems to have gone clear of Alonso. Alonso's falling back. Oh, I say as he goes onto the grass and loses all the pace he had. The Cheetah Boys here slipstream each other very nicely as Jean-Eric Vergne goes on the move for De Vries for P5. Bottas, significant overspeed on Da Costa here. Will anything interesting come out of that? Not so far, but it can happen any second, as Bottas is now heavily approaching Da Costa. Ooh. Will anything interesting happen? So far, just slipstreaming from Bottas here. They're both quite oversteery, because they're of course on very worn softs. Alonso seeming to get closer to Bottas now. Will we have yet another 3-way fight for the lead? Vergne now onto the back of the Joy, can overtake him for P4. No questions asked. Alonso went wide off screen there. That's not good. First people into the pit. Oh no, they're not into the pits. I thought they were into the pits. They weren't. Good. Good. Alright, here we go. Small love tap there from Bottas to send Da Costa off, who is now into the pits. I think he might actually, yeah, he's well, not the first person, but he's one of the first people to pit, as there isn't in any car last. It's actually a different yellow car. Ooh, Weber. Bit of a push and shove there. But yeah, Bottas and Alonso leading on 1-2. Obviously, they still need to stop. They are... Where is our boy Da Costa? Oh, there's Da Costa. I just missed him. He's on new softs. Much fresher tires than the rest of the top 3. So, will the undercut pay off? That's the question that we're all asking ourselves. He had a lap time of 45 seconds. What the fuck, Weber? He must have pit. Yeah, I think he pit. That's the only reasonable explanation. Oh, it's a double stack for Sector Blue, who come out just behind Da Costa. He is now... What's he? 3 seconds? I don't believe that for 1 second that this is 3 seconds. Come on. Also, how's Da Costa still in second? Oh, LeJoy. Oh, LeJoy is there. Oh, LeJoy is leading. Oh. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Okay. Yeah, no, that's fine then. Bottas now down the inside of Da Costa into P2. Alonso's quite a bit back. He's on hards. As both the boys here are on softs. LeJoy is now in the pits. Where will he come out? What shall happen? He comes out in 6th. Yeah. 6th. Latifi now battling for P7. Yikes. Yeah, everyone's made a stop now. Except for, who's that? Irvine? Sure, dude, why not? Yeah, his tires are barely worn. Let's see how he takes this turn. He just loses all straight line speed and then just fucking slides, dude. Nice. Good on him. Further up here, Da Costa's tires are quite a bit more worn than Bottas, since he's now second. It's looking very good for Sector Blue here. I don't think they can take the title today. Can they? No, I doubt it. Since this is the third last round? Second? Yeah, the 2 races after this one. We still have Brazil and Yas Marina. But yeah, I don't think if they keep this up, I don't think Sector Blue are going to have too hard a time, and the title battle will very much be between Alonso and Bottas, who are currently separated by 1 point. At this point, Bottas would take the lead of the Drivers' Championship as Alonso overtakes Antonio Felix da Costa. Vries and Vergne sitting very comfortably here in 4th and 5th. Still just 2 boys being dudes, and dudes being bros. Let's see, but can LaJoy put an end to that? Because as we all know, Americans hate fun. I really hope there are Americans watching this, hey. Right, but yeah, he is rapidly catching Jean-Éric Vergne. But right behind is Nicholas Latifi with the power of fucking God himself, because as we all know, Nicholas Latifi is God himself. Can he catch LaJoy? Because he very much is right now. Jesus Christ, he's going fucking wild as he goes wide too. He does it all. Christ, the man is just too good. He is just too good. Yeah, the speed of God. Or as we like to call it, Godspeed. He's now into the pits, because God hangs out in the pits. Lotus here, De Vries and Da Costa. Da Costa's pitting, he's going to mediums, which promotes Vergne onto the podium. Not for long though, he has to pit. LaJoy, however, has good tires. Vergne does not. Well, good tires, yes, okay tires. Vergne is dead inside, as French people are. Let's see. LaJoy, is he catching him? I don't think so, right? No, the Delta's actually going up for Vergne. Oh, right, he's catching him. Yep. That was a wacky pit entry. It looked like it was almost taking the corner normally when he just fucking oversteered into the pit lane. Just, fuck it, this is my life now. Right, yeah, he does it. Good. LaJoy is trying to overtake Bottas, who's on very fresh soft, so that's actually pretty wacky. I didn't expect to see that. But I'll take it. As unbiased team owner of Spire Motorsport, I will take it. Sure. Alonso and LaJoy still needing to pit. Alonso, of course, being on hards, LaJoy on mediums, and Bottas on softs. All the people in the top 3 are on different compounds. That's funny. That's nice. Since there are only like 3 people on softs, and Bottas is one of them. He's going for a very alternate strategy here, together with Piastri and Webber. 2 Australians and a Finnish dude. Name a better intro for a joke, to be fair. Yeah. Alonso leading strongly, being held up by Webber, talking about Australian people. He gets by there. LaJoy is in the pits. Antonio Felix da Costa back to the podium. Will we get another Alonso win? He will have won 4 out of the possible 13 races so far this season. Actually, he's the only driver to have won more than 1 race. He's won 3. And he won. Did he win in Jerez? Did he win his home race? I can't remember actually. Let me look it up. Did my boy Alonso win his home race? He did not. No, he got 2nd there. Right. What happened while I wasn't looking? Nothing much really. Vergne is catching LaJoy, who just pitted. That's depressing. Latifi still 7th after starting all the way up in 3rd. And actually outqualified. No, he did not outqualify his teammate, by the way. He was a 10th behind his teammate. I'm just bullshitting. So going up front, Bottas. Oh, Bottas getting by on Alonso here. Alonso, of course, being on very old hards. Yeah, do you think those tires are worn? Maybe. Is Bottas just comparatively has the speed of light? If he doesn't watch out, Da Costa will even overtake him. Break the 1-2. That'd be devastating for Sector Blue, who are only leading by like what? Way too many points. They have like 229 points. I think the guy in P2 has like 140, 50 points. So yeah, small difference. He stays out. Why the fuck would you stay out? You're stupid. You're an idiot. You're just gonna go wide and die. Ride or die? No, wide and die. To be fair, Da Costa's also on very warm medium, so I guess he's doing an extremely hard overcut. As we're halfway through the race, we get halfway through the grid rundown. Bottas, Alonso, Da Costa, De Vries, LeJoy, Vergne, Latifi, for sure, Piastri, Kevin, Vettel, Tevorda, O'Ward, Hamilton, Webber, Hayward, Guan Yu, Button, Irvine, and Balicki. Fun fact, if for sure gets a P7, if either of the DV Motorsports guys gets 7th or above, they will no longer be last in the constructors. If for sure stays in 8th, I think they would get 4 points, which would leave them 1.5 point, or like half a point. I think it's 1.5 point behind any. So yeah, I don't think any are going to score many points anymore, as they're considerably last any and every race. You see what I did there? That was a cool joke. That was funny. God, I'm hilarious. But yeah, he will need one more position. Only problem with that is that he's also 12 seconds behind P7. So he'll need like a DNF or something. Talking about DNFs, Vergne and Alonso right behind each other. As LeJoy is now into 2nd. That's a shock. Where's Da Costa? Da Costa's behind his teammate Latifi here. Yikes. Talk about binning it. Yeah. Alonso, I think he's even catching LeJoy at this point. Shocker. Is he? Yeah, he is. As LeJoy is in the pits. That makes sense. Da Costa goes past Latifi in the pits. Ooh, battle between Kevin and Versure for P8 here. Versure struggling here. No P9 in the constructors for today. It ain't happening for him. Yeah. 1-2 for Sector Blue. That rhymes. And also a tad depressing. Vergne is now taking Alonso's strategy of staying out for way too fucking long. And, losing everything. As he goes into the pits right when his teammate catches him. Tactical, because Da Costa is also right behind here. Yeah. Our P2 starter is now, all the way high and running in P4. I had a fucking void. I have a void in my head. I don't have a brain. I just have emptiness because I'm an idiot. Nick De Vries now even running on the podium. Nick De Vries is also doing quite well. He's been climbing quite high in the standings. That is, I think he is the lowest driver that's still mathematically able to win the Drivers' Championship. But I don't know. Will he be eliminated today? He might be. I'm not sure though. I'll have to make a quick rundown after this, which I won't post because I'm too lazy. Don't feel like making a graphic. It takes too much work. Bottas being on lap by Hamilton, perhaps? Where's Hamilton? P11. Sick. Piastri right behind. For sure now in 10th. Yikes. Tevorda in 9th, actually. That would give him 3 points. No, that wouldn't be enough for a higher position in the constructors either. Now, however, if they get P8 and 9, I think they would overtake any. This is the most intense battle, guys. Sector Blue is just leading too much. It's not interesting anymore. I think they might actually win it this race. I'm not sure if they could. If they can, I think they might win it today. I am not sure. That would be very anticlimactic. if they win it, and I'm just like, have they won? Have they? And then next race, I'm like, oh yeah, by the way, they're champions, guys. They did it. They won. Good job, guys. Woo! Let's go. Yay! So yeah, that's my life story right there. We're on lap 26 now. 12 to go. Been going at it for 15 minutes. Kevin blocking Bottas here. Will anything interesting happen in the last minute? Bottas is leading by 6 fucking seconds. Jesus. Bottas won last race too. Will he make it back to back? I think he just might. So yeah. Isn't that cool? Bottas. That's a fucking. It's yet another example of the death train trademark. Look at that. Jesus. For sure it's an 8th again. Tim Fortis in 11th. I mean, this takes fucking. This is NASCAR level bump drafting, dude. What the fuck? Oh, oh! Oh, Bottas would never get held up. He's lost 2 seconds to Alonso already. Jesus. He's also on very worn mediums. Alonso's on very worn hards. The joy is on worn mediums. Is anyone on fresh tires? Yes, De Vries is, but I don't see him winning. He's very far back. Very far. Vernia da Costa. Where's Latifi actually? Steph 7th still. Jesus, yeah, he isn't losing that, by the way, for sure, so far back. Can Tenvora break into the top 10 and get them a promotion? No, I think, by the way, if he got a P10, if he got a P10, I think they might be half a point behind Eddie, which would be a bit funny. But at this point, he's just being held up by a ward. Oh no, wait, this isn't blue flags. This is actually battling, right? But yeah, you need 2 positions. You need to overtake Kevin, but that's 10 seconds a gap. I don't see that happening. He might get a single point by overtaking O'Ward, though. Who knows? Shit's wild in this league. Bottas is in the pits. Alonso is in the pits. Will Da Costa be in the pits? He might be. He isn't. De Vries will get promoted a few positions. No, but it'll be very close. Ooh, small shunt coming out of the pits as he goes down the inside of Alonso. Can't quite make the move stick. Oh, but he drags out the most top speed heavy car in the league. I guess it's acceleration maybe that saved him there. Damn. Good on him, dude. Good on him. De Vries here, rocketing through to Irvine. Can he get past the boys up ahead? I think he might get onto Da Costa, who's very much, I think, stretching this out so he can do one more soft stint. However, people like De Vries, I don't think will have to pit anymore, and I don't think are going to, because why would you at this point? So I think De Vries might get a podium, and Da Costa might be choking it here. Big yikes. De Vries will get promoted to P2 at this point, but Alonso is very much on his tail. Bottas is just doing his own thing, dude. Oh, whoa, whoa! What was that? A bit of oversteer in the middle of the corner? I didn't know this game had oversteer. Shit, dude. That's cool. Yeah, he's going into the pits finally, but what compound will Da Costa take? Da Costa will come out on softs. Told you. God, I'm a genius. Alonso here, however, is going past Nick De Vries for P2, making it a sector blue 1-2. De Vries will be hoping to split that 1-2 with a P2 finish as he goes on by and into P2. How many times have I said P2 in that sentence? Too many. Too many, dude. Yeah, Alonso falling back a bit. A little bit, maybe. How's it going with DV Motorsport? Yes, I'm actually interested in that shit. For sure is still in 8th, with Kevin 2 seconds behind and Latifi 13 seconds ahead. Latifi is just doing his own thing, man. He's 13 seconds ahead of For Sure and 10 seconds behind Vernia. Oh, Tenvorda! Oh! Oh! Tenvorda! Jesus. He's out. He's out. He is out. In the wall. And I missed him. No. What happened there? He must have gone punted by someone while trying to get into the pits. See, my theory here is Ten Voorde. He tried to enter the pits and someone just went round his outside and smashed him into this wall. I think that's what happened. I think so, yeah. That's unfortunate, as I'm slowly gonna watch him DNF. How far are they? 34. Ah, it's fine, I have time. Um, fuck that battle for the lead. We need to watch Ten Voorde slowly die a miserable, painful death. That came out wrong. Oh well. I don't like to watch people die, but if it comes on my screen, I'll look at it as the black smoke comes out. Um, and that is it for Ten Voorde's race. It's over. The bar is empty. Time is up. And Ten Voorde is out of the Indian Grand Prix. I was going up ahead. De Vries and Alonso are viciously battling for P2, and I was watching a man DNF. Hell yeah. That's just what we do around here. De Vries is damaged. Alonso, a little less damaged. Can he do anything to now benefit from that and get past De Vries? Thinking he might, but for sure is holding on for dear life to that P8 that he's viciously defending from a Kevin who's 4 seconds behind. As Alonso now goes around the inside. He's going down the inside, not round the inside. Past De Vries, who is damaged. Can Vergne get back at him? I doubt it. I very much doubt it. Although his tires are worn and he was damaged, I don't think Vergne has the pace to make up 3 seconds in 2 laps, to be fair. Bottas already in lap 37, Jesus dude. Yeah, Vergne. I mean, it would still be the same amount of points for the team. The Cheetah are doing very well. It's also a bit boring having Sector Blue, Techeetah, Motor Evid, Spire Motorsport, Motor Evid, DV Motorsport, Johto Racing Team. Now I'm just naming every team. Gustavo Lasorca, I don't fucking know, dude. I'm just gonna say either one I want. Because it's my league. And Vettel the points, I didn't see that one coming so fast. As his teammate is slowly killing him and sending each other onto the gravel, as teammates do. Let's see. Last lap now. Valtteri Bottas. We'll just watch him do his final lap, dude. We'll just watch him. Why not? Lord, look at him go. Woo! Try the big right-hand sweeper one more time. Goes into the penultimate corner. And into the final corner. As Valtteri Bottas wins the Indian Grand Prix. Alonso snatches second to complete the Sector Blue 1-2. Jean-Éric Vergne comes to make a third. He did make it after all. De Vries fourth with Da Costa right behind there. Corley Jordan right behind that. Latifi came in P7th. Slightly disappointing race for him. And Nagata for sure is fucking humongous, dude. He isn't finishing. He ain't doing it. No, sir. 3, 2. Ooh, big sweeper one more time. Yeah, I like the big sweeper. But yeah, after that race, our results shall be. Valtteri Bottas wins with Alonso in second, completing the Sector Blue 1-2. Vergne, De Vries, Da Costa, LeJoy, Latifi, Verschoor, Kevin, Vettel, Award, Hamilton, Piastri, Hayward, Guan Yu, Webber, Button, Irvine, Billicky, and Ten Voorde, who DNF'd from the race on lap 31. Alright, that was the race. Was a decent one. It wasn't as good as the last two, but it's fairly good. But yeah, I'll see you guys in Interlagos.